guess the first time I realised I had a business was the first big meeting I had with my major client, the client who gave me 60% of my first year's turnover.
I remember saying to my co-founders, wonder what we could do today, maybe a few £1,000s and maybe our biggest day tomorrow. And then that evening we did £5,000 alone, and the next day we did £26,000, and we were like, wow, we've got something that's worth pursuing here.
You don't really have days off, you don't really have weekends. Of course you can go off and do things, but you're always thinking about the business.
I think if you're interested in what you want to do, you're engaged by it, you're passionate about it, you're in love with it, then really it's not a sacrifice. It's sort of the only option that you've got.
And yes, you make consideration of your time, so maybe less play, less family, less social life, but it's definitely a choice, a lifestyle choice, and I absolutely love it.
What I love most about our business is that every day we are solving a problem.
Living my life as per my own terms.
All the people buzzing in the office, talking across department.
One of the things I've learned when it comes to failures is it's okay to fail, it's okay to try things, but the key thing you should look out for is fail fast, so that you can move on, you can try more things in the future.
You have to be ready to pivot, you have to be ready to change, you have to be ready to absorb new ideas.
You just have to take the cards you've been dealt at that time and play them the best way you can, and just always keep trying to move forward and keep re-evaluating your plan and check that it is the right one for the circumstances around you.
The best piece of advice I've ever had was to get a good board. My board continuously gives me good, constructive advice which helps me reach decisions quicker than I might have done on my own.
I remember my first ever boss saying, you're never done, you're never cooked, it's always a work in progress and you have to keep learning consistently. It's definitely been incredible advice for us.
So the Leap 100 is really important because it focuses on scale-ups rather than just startups.
It helps a lot of businesses differentiate from, there's a crowd of businesses out there.
It gives you a network of other people that are going through the same challenges and frustrations that you might be going through.
There's always a little gem or a little piece of advice that works brilliantly.
My advice for the next Leap 100 would be that you can be self-critical and positive at the same time.
If you're offered an opportunity to enter an award, go for it. If you're offered the opportunity to go to a course, go for it.
The best thing that you can possibly do is engage in the activities, find out who else is involved, use that as an opportunity to meet the ones that you're most interested in, and see it as a jumping off point for potential collaboration.